Happy New Year from Sera Pocha-Kawa. Today we're going to be talking about a Taobao order which I had started last year and just got at Christmas time but couldn't get the video out, so this will be the first video of 2023. Those who have watched previous order videos know you're not seeing things. I did already have this blouse. This is the Sakya blouse. They had a re-release in June 2022. Only this time they added a couple of more colorways. I decided to go with the brown version. I thought it would be nice with my biscuit prints. The only difference that I could see was that the arms were a bit sheer. I didn't think that the white version was as sheer, but it could be that I'm so pale I didn't notice. Otherwise I can't see any difference in the sizing. I linked the past video below in the description and you can have a look and see what I had said previously. I was a bit disappointed I didn't get to do a Christmas chocolate cord. There's plenty of time between January and December to get that sorted out. The little pinstripe I think can make it look a bit classic, so I don't have to stick to sweet, so hopefully it'll be more versatile. Next is a blouse from Fluff Molly. It's called Sally. The pre-order started at the end of June and it was listed as free size, bust 128 centimeters, waist 132 centimeters. I took a chance on this and a pink version, which I'll show shortly, but I think it's one of those instances that yes, it could go to 132 centimeter bust, but maybe it shouldn't. I found it a bit uncomfortable and I'm only 115. I found the arms a bit tight, and I think because I found the arms tight, the blouse maybe didn't sit where it should be. There's a seam across the upper bust and a seam across the back. I have quite a big back, and it just felt like I had a lot of room but not in the right places, if that makes sense. There was plenty of room, you could see it, it was moving around, it was flowy, but I feel like that I needed the seam to maybe be under the bust, or I needed no seam at all there. I think it's probably better under a JSK, maybe with a skirt. It's just not the right blouse. I'm going to try these on again and then evaluate whether I'm going to keep them or not. I really wasn't sure. I think I'm going to try them with a couple of JSKs and see how I feel afterwards. In the next section I'll be talking about multiples I bought of items, so a lot of the clips will be repeating. I'm sorry about that, but I'm going to start with this blouse. I'm not sure what the shop is called. I'll just have to link it in the blog. I'm hoping eventually I'll come across the Chinese Lolita Updates post about it, but I absolutely cannot find it at all. The blouse is listed as going to 113 bust and 103 waist. I'm kind of at the max, but I wanted to take the chance. I got it in 3 different colours, pink and yellow. They all fit okay. The yellow is a little bit snug for some reason. I may remove the shearing. It's not really shearing, it's just a piece of sewn in elastic, so I think it could be removed very easily. I didn't show it here, but they also came with detachable sleeves. I just got one pair between the 3 colours that I got. I didn't see the point in getting more than that, but I will show them to you shortly. I'm not sure what you would call this, a shirred bustier. If there's a better word, please let me know. I ordered this from Little Dipper. Unfortunately, the listing is no longer available. This is one of the first things that I had ordered on Taobao, so it could have been early last year when it was listed. It's very stretchy. It came, you can kind of see it with its own corset lacing, which has to be added yourself. I was like, I don't need to add it, but I do. It's actually a little bit loose, so to get that nice shape I think I will have to use it. It's a little loose on my shoulders, totally normal for me. My shoulders are quite narrow, but I loved that this actually ended up kind of looking like an Alice in Wonderland kind of look. The bow I'd also gotten from the Taobao order. Didn't really want to talk about accessories this time. There wasn't really that many, but I will include it in the blog post. I also got it in red. I also got the bow in red. So I'll show you both of those in red. I'm wearing them with pink. I don't hate it with the pink. I think I might try it with some other pink items. I'm just not really sure that these were the right stuff to go with it. But like I said, it's the same as the white. The bow is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, but I think it's okay. And now we'll move on to the skirt. So the same as the last item, this is also from Little Dipper. The blue skirt that I had also shown is the same skirt. And this pink blouse is the pink version of the matching blue blouse. I was really lucky that the blouse matches the skirt very well, and the same with the blue. I also have a third version and they both match. We'll talk about that shortly. This is what I want to talk about. So this skirt came with extensions, and they have these little pop-in buttons, so you can order to have so many extra layers. So if you look back at the blue one, I have that layer put in, but for this pink one I actually don't have it in, and I didn't have it in for the yellow one because they're quite difficult to press on, which is good in a sense. It means that it's not just gonna, you know, fall open, but I didn't have time to do it for the videos. I was really lucky that all three skirts and blouses seem to match each other. The yellow is a slight bit different. In the light in here you can't really tell, but in daylight it is a little bit different. But for ordering from two different shops, I think it worked out really well. I did consider getting a plain white segment to wear underneath, but I didn't think I would use it as much. I can't find the sizing chart either at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it was sub 100, between 95 and 97 I think. But when I do find it, I will put it on the blog like all the other bits. The reason why I chanced it was because it looked very sheared, and I think it would stretch, and I was right, it did stretch, but it was a tad bit tight. Not uncomfortably tight. I think I could get maybe the elastic relaxed a bit or get a piece added in, and it would sort it all out. But I'm so happy with these. These are going to be really versatile, and I can't wait to do a few outfits with them. This is the last item on the order, and it's from V Castle. I was a bit disappointed with this. I actually thought it was a cardigan, and when I got it, it felt like a very light blouse. I was so upset when I took it out, and I was like, oh well, it'll probably be really cute as a blouse, and it is quite cute, but it's too tight in the arms for me. It's just not any kind of stretchy material. It was originally listed as 104 bust, and to be fair, I'm doing really well. I got it on, but the reason why I ignored it was because I thought it was a knit, and I was like, oh, 104 is a knit, that'll be fine. But unfortunately not, and it's up on my Lace Market sales. So a bit of a sad note to leave off on, but it's okay. I was very happy with all the rest of my order, so you know, you can't have it all. And that's it for this video. So the reason why that this order took so long was in the summertime. There was a lot of restrictions, and the factories were closed down, and a lot of the things, particularly from Little Dipper, I needed extensions on. I was adding 30 days, 40 days, 60 days, and it wasn't until about mid-November that they'd come back to me to say two of the items I was waiting for, it's just not happening, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But it meant that that's why they would arrive then very close to Christmas. So it was kind of a year-long nearly order, which was fine. I think because I was waiting for stuff, I didn't want to keep adding to the order. Maybe that helped me not buy as much. I think these pieces were very versatile as well, and I'm kind of running out of space, so I need to be more clever this year. If I am ordering stuff, it needs to go with things. There's not really that I'm looking for. I did want more solids, and I've got that, especially in just this order. I got a couple of solid color pieces, so I think the only thing I would like going forward is a bit more sailor pieces. If I could get those, maybe 1 or 2 more kutsos. Other than that, I'm kind of pretty happy with what I have. I have a lot of ideas for cords. Anytime I dressed up, I was dressing up to show something that I bought and not for, you know, creating an outfit. So I think I'll be doing more of that this year, hopefully. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.